Actor and now TV host Ryan Devlin is the host of Are You the One? He is perhaps best known for his role opposite Callista Flockhart on the ABC show Brothers and Sisters, where he played younger boyfriend Seth. He currently co-stars as Nilly on the critically acclaimed new CW series Jane the Virgin. And now you can catch him on MTV hosting Are You the One? I am so happy to welcome Ryan to the show this morning. Ryan, good morning. Thanks for being here.
Good morning. Thank you so much. It's great to be here. Thank you.
So I've tuned in a little bit. This is a pretty fun show to watch. It's an MTV breakout. This new show where they are calling it a guilty pleasure that is resonating with viewers who really just wish that they could leave their own bad relationship habits behind. So we've all got them, right? I mean, what do they want to do? What they want to do is surrender.
That's absolutely right. You know,
match,
and we
right?
basically look at 10 guys and 10 girls who suck at dating, and we're here to help them out. We did an exhaustive nationwide search. We did all the work for them. We bring them together and we say, look, your perfect match is here. You just need to find them. And as it turns out, it's easier said than done. They have to try and date and talk and figure out maybe what have I been doing wrong in my past relationships. There's a lot of competition within the house. They all sleep in the same bedroom. But throughout the course of the season, they start to maybe figure out what they've been doing wrong, well, at least some of them, and hopefully find that perfect match.
Well, and I love this too because a lot of online dating media outlets are actually calling this the anti-bachelor. And after watching it, I kind of have to agree. What do you think?
Yeah, well, I think so too. You know, I mean, it's an interesting situation here where in the first season, for example, one of our perfect matches fell madly in love and they're having a baby, which I think, like, I don't even know if, you know, in 30 seasons of The Bachelor, maybe they've done that like once or twice. So, you know, this really works as far as finding your perfect match. But to get there, you really need to deal with the pressure cooker situation and the love triangles and the competition. And in season 2, which is airing right now, Mondays at 10 o'clock on MTV, you see an 11th girl come into the mix. So one of the guys in the house has 2 perfect matches. So there's even more competition, there's more love triangles, there's more craziness. And the show itself could end at any time. So we're looking at a situation that at the end of every episode, you choose who you think is your perfect match and you lock in. And if they all get it right, they win $1 million. They win love and money. If they don't get it right, that's right back to the house to try and figure it out. So every single episode that airs, they could figure it out, and the show could be over. Or, well, maybe they're pretty far off and they have to jump back in.
Ooh, this sounds good. And I didn't know there was such a huge cash prize also. So I think in a previous season, you did have a proposal come out of this as well, right?
That's exactly right. Yeah, Ethan and Amber from the last season that we did, they got married. Well, he proposed. He proposed to her at our reunion episode. So right on TV, he proposed to her. They're getting married. They're having a baby. So look, it really works. I think, you know, for the people that are watching, yes, there's a guilty pleasure aspect to it, but it actually works. And I think what you'll see here in season 2 that we're in right now is, you know, some crazy things happen day to day in the house. Anything can happen when you're in your 20s and you're in a mansion together in Puerto Rico. But these love connections start to come out if these kids can see through the competition and the craziness. And look, you know, Mondays at 10 o'clock on MTV, anything can happen. And right now they're still trying to figure it out. But I think if you stay tuned, you'll see somebody figure it out.
Well, and as we talked about, I think everyone has, you know, bad relationships habits that we all want to break. Would you say that we could maybe learn something by watching these couples trying to find their match as well?
I think so. I think that's a really smart point, actually, to bring up. Now I want to ask you what your bad relationship habits are.
I'll never tell.
You'll have to join the show next year. But yeah, I think that's really the case. Is you can look at this cast, and somebody in this cast of 10 guys and 11 girls represents who you are in a relationship. Whether you're, you know, needy, or whether you're the bad boy, or whether you kind of are a little bit coy and flirtatious, but you play the field too much. Whatever the case may be, somebody in this cast represents how you typically date, and maybe the people that you typically go after. And when you see it in the situation where they're actually trying to actively find their perfect match, not just for the $1 million, but also to find love, which we've seen happen in the past, you start to put that on yourself, and you say, oh man, I usually go for this kind of girl or this kind of guy, and I can see how clearly wrong that person is for that other person. You really actually start to learn something about your own relationship habits. It was really interesting being there for me with these guys for 6 weeks in Puerto Rico. You know, it's you learn a lot about yourself when you watch these guys.
So true. And I also love that, you know, something in this love potion or formula is working. So, you know, get caught up on it. It's been on for about a week now, and it's on MTV. Again, Ryan, tell everyone when and where they need to tune in to catch up with these crazy kids.
10 o'clock on MTV.
10 o'clock, MTV. Don't miss it. Ryan, thank you so much. It was great chatting with you today.
Thank you so much.
We're going to have more on this segment of Are You the One? Posted to our website. Just go to fox4morningblend.com.
So we're going after your bad relationships here next block. All right, up next, finding the right one may be a lot easier if you have a pretty smile. The doctor who can help fix any smile after the break.